Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just before I get into the video, something that I need to mention. So you might have noticed that I've changed the name of my channel. I am going to be focusing on driving content. However, if you are some of the viewers who actually enjoy the crochet and vlog content, please do head over to my new channel, which is linked below. And there you'll be able to see all of that content. I just want to make sure that my content aligns with everything. And I just feel like it's better to separate the two. But yeah, so if you want to see more driving content and driving related videos, then this is the right place. And it'll be great if you could go ahead and subscribe and like the video for more content like this. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So in this video, we're going to be talking about a few things that I just dislike about driving. I feel like people don't talk about this enough, and we need to rant, we need to talk about it, and this is the perfect place to do that. Okay, number one being like traffic. Traffic has to be one of the most painful and aggravating things you could possibly deal with when it comes to driving, because you know you could literally be in a hurry, you need to get to your destination ASAP, but you can't because you're stuck in traffic. I don't mind stopping, that is okay with me, but when it comes to traffic, and when I say traffic, you know what I mean like crazy traffic, like you're sitting there for a good 10 minutes. Like, worst thing is, don't get me started, this leads into my next point, traffic in a manual car. Let's talk about it. Why is it that when it comes to driving a manual car, you have to deal with the pain of, you have to deal with the leg pain. The worst thing is when you're constantly having to stop and start, constantly have to switch between first gear and second gear, first gear and second gear. It is not a vibe, and it hurts my leg. It literally kills my leg. And then you don't know whether to be in first gear. You start in first gear and you think the traffic's moving, you know, we're getting there, we're slowly picking up the speed. But then actually, the car in front decides to brake. And then you're like, oh, so I guess stay in first gear then. And it's just annoying because then the car jolts, you know? I think manual drivers have it tough when it comes to traffic. But yeah, the next thing that I would say has to be temporary traffic lights. I literally hate temporary traffic lights. So unnecessary. And why do they go on for a good 5 working days? Please, can someone elaborate and explain to me why these temporary traffic lights take a good year to literally go green? And when they do go green, tell me why it takes so quick to go back to red again. Excuse me? Because I just think temporary traffic lights, like obviously they're really great, you know, it helps kind of direct traffic and it's really good in that sense, but why are they so long? I just can't, and I hate it when it's like 4-way traffic and it's just painful, guys. It's not fair, okay? Sorry, it's really getting to me, clearly. The reason why I'm so like passionate and just really fired up about this temporary traffic light situation is because near my area I have like a good 5. So you can imagine how long it takes for me to get to A to B. The next thing that I really just dislike about driving has to be pedestrians, okay? Crazy, because when I wasn't a driver, I would be the biggest hater of drivers. Now that I'm sitting in the driver's seat, I understand the driver's perspective and I feel the pain, okay? Because why is it that I'm driving and I'm just having a nice drive, you know, enjoying my time, the windows are down, the breeze is in, sun is out, or in this case, it's raining, windy. But anyways, that's besides the point. The main issue is, why is it that I'm driving, an annoying pedestrian thinks it's okay to just kind of walk into the middle of the road? There's something called looking left and right. Did no one teach you that? Clearly not, because why are we doing that? Because I just feel like these pedestrians are so brave. Like, they are, wow. Like, you gotta give it to them. I'm gonna commend them for actually being so brave, so like reckless, just walking into the road as if like the world revolves around them and the cars are just gonna stop for them like it's a superpower thing. Like, stop, everything's gonna stop and they're gonna go. No, you need to understand that drivers are just, they're not just gonna stop for you. Like, that's not how it works, honey. Like, you actually need to look left and right. I think that is what really gets me, because I know that the pedestrians come first and their safety is priority of 100%. I agree. It's up to us as the drivers to kind of be responsible. Totally get it. Agree. But when cases like that arise, where they're just kind of walking in and there's not even caring and just not bothered about even doing the basics of looking left and right, then I think that's quite concerning, and I think actually maybe we should reconsider that rule. The next thing that I dislike about driving has to be, I'm just gonna let you guys guess. What could it possibly be? What could it possibly be? Roundabouts. 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 They've got to be the worst thing ever. Who created roundabouts? I want to have a chat with them. If I could go back in time, I would go back to the person who thought it was a great idea to create roundabouts. Don't get me wrong, they are quite functioning, but let's be real. Why are they so stressful? And I'm not talking about the mini roundabouts. I can deal with them. I can compromise there. But when it comes to roundabouts that have multiple, multiple lanes, that's where my concern lies. That's where I want to cry and rip my hair out. Maybe this is just a me thing. It probably is. It probably is just a me thing, but I just can't deal with roundabouts. I really can't. They cause me stress. I just want to go from A to B. I just want to go to my destination. But no, I'm having to do an obstacle. I'm having to do multiple hurdles. And don't get me started about routes that have like 5 roundabouts in one go. Speaking of roundabouts, let's talk about double roundabouts. Why are you telling me I have to get past one roundabout and then no, I can't just continue my journey because I've got another one that I have to tackle? They are the bane of my existence. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. We are not doing that ever again. Absolutely not. But yeah, the double roundabouts, guys, that is just so cheeky. That is so cheeky. Honestly, that is not ideal. Absolutely not. You're telling me that you want me to go past this one roundabout, but no, I can't even take a breather that, oh, I've just done a roundabout. No, I've got to worry about the next one that is literally seconds away and it's coming up. Okay, I think we should move on because wow, that was a lot. Another thing that I just dislike about driving, and I'm saying dislike because I clearly mean hate, but we're just going to say dislike just to pretend it's not that deep, has to be the unnecessary, unsafe speed limits. Because tell me why I'm driving down this ugly country road that I, honestly guys, if you know anything about me, I absolutely hate country roads and I will talk about them until the day I die. Country roads and their unnecessary speed limits needs to be reviewed. Because why are you telling me that this is a national speed limit? Why are there national speed limits on these country roads that are so dangerous and are so narrow and it's giving very much one-way system? Why? And don't get me started on people that actually obey and go ahead and do the national speed limit. Why do I see people doing 70 miles per hour on those roads? And it's annoying because yes, okay, you know, there's a speed limit. And that doesn't necessarily mean you do that speed. It's a must, it's a required thing that you should do. And this is only applicable when it comes to these dangerous country roads. On motorways, you best be driving at 70 miles per hour. Otherwise you stay in the first lane. But that's not the point. I'm talking about those dangerous country roads where people are driving 60, 70 miles per hour. And it's so scary. And maybe this is just a me thing, but you will not see me driving 70 miles per hour on a country road. I'm going to be driving at a speed that is safe. Okay? So if you're behind me and you're literally up my bumper, tough. Because I'm not speeding up for you. Thank you very much. Even though, knowing me, I probably would because I'm a scaredy cat. But that's besides the point. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I feel like that was really good for me. It was a bit of a therapy session for me. I was able to let it all out and I feel lighter, and I'm sure you guys do. But yeah, let me know what else you want to see and like this video for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.